Okay, Amy and I are now further in my backyard. All of this was about 10 feet high in briars and bushes and tree saplings, and you couldn't walk back here at all. That was about a year and a half ago. So I had some guys come in and clear the lot as much as they could with chainsaws and things like that. Stubs were left behind from tree saplings and things, and I found that I was falling a lot, tripping over those. So Amy and I got busy and we made this pathway that goes curved around. I can work on either side, and I know that my walkways, my pathways are cleared of any of those stubs. I couldn't clear them all yet, so at least I know when I'm back here, usually by myself, that if I stay on the pathway, I shouldn't be falling from the stubs. So Amy, we're going to turn around and you'll see. Let's walk up this way. You'll see another pathway that I started after that, because being a gardener, you know you want to use every bit of space that you have. Well, after the surveyor came for someone else nearby, I could tell where my land ended, and back here I had the carpenters build another ramp, and this ramp was just over a hill that, again, I kept falling down, or almost falling down, and he built it really so I could get my riding mower down it, but that scared me too much, so probably won't be doing that. But out here in the area that I'm doing next, the stubs are still there. So I'm going to make a pathway, and it's going to go up the hill and around this large tree and come back down. And I know that as long as I stay on the pathway, I will have cleared that area. And then in time, hopefully I can get all of the stubs out. But just to know that it's safe to walk in a certain area, and I'll try to put my beds in opposite sides of that walkway so that I can stay safe. So that's another project for this year. Okay, let's turn. We'll go back up another pathway that Amy and I built last year. Okay, if you can see, we put in this pathway, and I'm sure most of you could have done a better job on laying the landscape timbers because they're not very straight and they're not level. Maybe this year I can get someone in to do that for me. So stepping stones are also a good idea because you'll stay safe. And noticing on both sides I have plants. This is a hill that was eroding, and we have laid landscape fabric and mulch on it also, and that takes care of a lot of the cleaning up of beds. We don't have nearly the weeds that we did have, and I can take that hoe and pretty much reach halfway and then go up to the top of the hill on the outside and reach down the other way. To keep cool in South Carolina, I have planted these crepe myrtles, and there's peach trees on the left, and I'm hoping one day that they will cover up this area, shading it as much as possible and making it easier for me to stay out in the sun. That's also a good idea because I ended with a little skin cancer this year, and they've removed it and everything's well. But it's made me aware of trying to protect my skin from the sun as much as possible. Here we are at another end of the pathway. I wanted to show you a trick that my 99-year-old neighbor uses, and I'm taking this idea. I think he had it right. Okay, I'm going to show you how to pick up leaves maybe you're like me, going up and down a lot bothers me somehow. And so I worked out this system using his idea of how to pick up leaves. So watch this. I'm going to take both a leaf rake and a garden rake, and I use them together to get the leaves up and lift them up and put them in some kind of a container. And I don't have to get down as I would to pick up these leaves another way. I got this tote from a younger lady who for some reason had 2 of them for her waste products, and she gave it to me to use to set out for the brush day. I'm inside the city limits and they pick it up. So this is my new way of getting up leaves without having to get down on the ground. Okay. They also have leaf bag holders that you can buy. I used to have one that was like a dolly, but it had a part that came out on the top with a rubbery band, and the band would hold the bag in place. It would serve the same purpose as this. Or maybe you have a plastic tote-like thing that you put your leaves in and then put them in here. So however you do it, it does help not to have to bend down so much. The steps here were added, and I know South Carolina, especially here, have few hills, but for some reason I got the land that does. And I was sliding down this hill when I would come down it, so I had them to build me very shallow steps, and I can safely get down this part also. So steps are a good idea. A handrail would have even been another thing to add to it, but something to keep you from falling. That's our number one thing that we worry about, isn't it, as we get older? Okay, I think that's about it, and I hope that you too will stay safe but keep gardening. Thank you very much.